Ladies and gentlemen, the aviation sectors all over the world and the travel industry are still really suffering after COVID-19. And until the moment, the negative repercussions of the lockdown and of the ban of traveling, still, even the mega companies all over the world are still suffering from the impacts of those months where the whole world was locked in because of the lethal virus. And the 71st ACI Africa Board meeting kicked off in Cairo on Sunday to discuss all what's going on and all the challenges and changes facing this sector. Well, the 71st meeting of the Airports Council International or ACI Africa Board began in Cairo on Sunday, focusing on enhancing the aviation sector both regionally, internationally and particularly continentally. Well, prominent aviation specialists from all over the Black Continent gathered for discussions on the role of airports in economic development, the future of airports in economic collaboration with regional stakeholders to improve the sector, and the strategic partnership that should be implemented on the ground between the public and private sectors in all our African states. Mohammed Saeed Mahroud, the CEO of the Egyptian holding a company of airports and air navigation, highlighted Egypt's significant role in ACI Africa, especially as the country has been chosen as Africa's representative in the ACI world. Hosting the conference in Cairo this year provides great opportunity for exchanging insights and ideas, particularly as air traffic returns to normal rates after COVID-19 pandemic. The meeting is part of the ACI Africa Regional Conference and Exhibition, which commenced on Saturday in Cairo. And the event held from February 24th to the 1st of March, meaning lasting for 1 week, is being held under the auspices of Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, focusing on the theme Airports, Levers of Socio-Economic and Sustainable Growth. The conference serves as a collaborative platform for discussions on changes and opportunities in advancing the aviation sector in Africa in general, and it includes more than 15 sessions, workshops, side events with over than 40 speakers contributing to discussions. And we are very much delighted to have with us our Nile TV's correspondent Ahmed Nader to tell us more about the details of the event. A very good morning to you, Ahmed.
Good morning, Nermeen. Thank you very much.
And I'd like to know the details about the event and what you've been witnessing there with the participation of tens of world groups or world participants from all over the world who were keen to come and to share in this exhibition and conference.
Yes, Nermeen, a very good day for Egypt and a very good day for the Egyptian bilateral ties with Africa in specific and the world, as you have mentioned, as the Egyptian holding company for the airports and the air navigation, headed by engineer Mohammed Saeed Mahroud, will host the 71st, or are currently hosting the 71st session of the African Airports Council, the ACI Conference and Exhibition. It is under the title this year of the airports, the engine of social, economic and sustainable growth. And the conference, of course, is being held from the 24th of March and until the beginning of, or the 24th of February and until the beginning of March of this year, with the participation of at least 400 members representing the airports and the international organizations from 52 African countries. Lieutenant General Mohammed Abbas Helmi, the Minister of Civil Aviation, has in the past pointed out that the hosting of Egypt of this conference in its current session confirms the confidence of the African Aviation Organization in its role in supporting the regional and the continental cooperation in the field of airport or the air transport in specific. And he added that the selection of Cairo to host the conference is a promising opportunity for the participating delegations to visit the historical and the archaeological landmarks in the city, especially in the light of the development boom that the Egyptian state is witnessing in all fields, and the development work being carried out in the Egyptian airports and the civil aviation sector to keep pace with the increasing number of passengers on the African continent. Nermeen, allow me to be saying that I have already conducted 2 interviews. One of them was with Mr. Josiah Mavola, is the planning, business and development manager of the Zambia Airports Corporation Limited, and he has spoken about the bilateral ties between Egypt and Africa in general, how they have grown over the past 10 years, over the past decade under the tenure of His Excellency President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, how the infrastructure here in the country has improved very much since his last visit. And he also spoke about the ambitions and targets of Zambia in specific, and the African states, as I mentioned, about 52 countries and about 400 members are representing the airports and the international organizations from 52 African countries are here today and all over the past week and until the beginning of March to be exchanging the expertise, to be knowing more about how the Egyptian airports are being constructed, how the infrastructure has improved over the past decade, how can Africa be improving in this field as well, and how can Egypt and Zambia in specific be exchanging expertise and information regarding the airports and the air transport. On the other hand, I have conducted another interview with Mr. Fortune Ido from the FCI International from Nigeria, and he is the managing director of this institution, and he commended the efforts of President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, of the political leadership, and of course the possibility of Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli to be attending the ACI Africa Cairo 2024, that the political leadership itself has a lot of enthusiasm to be growing the partnership between Egypt and Africa, between Egypt and Nigeria as well in this field, and to be having better relations, as he said that he has visited Egypt many times, several times before, but this time around he says that there is a huge improvement in terms of the infrastructure, in terms of building new cities and new capitals, new bridges and new roads. Of course, we are at the beginning of the day, and I will be giving you more information throughout the day, Nermeen.
Sure, Ahmed, and we cannot wait to see and to listen to the full interviews you have made with our high-profile guests. One final question, Ahmed. Then
Yes.
do you see, or comment to be accurate, then do you
Yes.
see that the event is such a platform to exchange expertise, to sign deals, and to be such a fruitful meeting, to be a win-win situation for all? And this is, of course, going to be for the best interest for every country represented here in this very important meeting or exhibition,
Yes.
you name it.
Yes, of course, Nermeen, because as I mentioned, I already spoke with Mr. Josiah Mavola from Zambia, and he's the planning, the business, and the development manager from the Zambia Airports Corporation Limited, and he spoke specifically about the point that you have mentioned. We need more deals, we need more cooperation, we need more expertise and exchanging of experience between Egypt and Zambia, and of course Egypt and Africa in general, for the benefit of Egypt and for the benefit of Africa and for the benefit of Zambia in this case, to be specific. So he spoke about the economic side and having more deals, bigger deals for the benefit of the Egyptian airports and for the Zambian airport. So I would like to say that this, of course, would be going to the Nigerian side, to the Zambian side, to the 52 countries from Africa that are participating today. And I did see other members from different countries as well, different continents as well.
We need more intra-African cooperation, and it's really achieved on the ground. Well, Ahmed, we are going to be updated by you throughout the day, and this very important event is saying that Egypt is all the time back to Africa, and Africa is going to remain our strategic depth. We were very much delighted to have with us via phone Nile TV international correspondent Ahmed Nader. Thank you very much, Ahmed. And by this, we come to the end of our episode of our breakfast show for today. Stay tuned on Nile TV International always for more updates, and for more details, please log on to www.nileinternational.net. Many thanks for watching. This was Nermeen Abdurrahman.